Hello there, I'm Jamey from Stonemeyer Games, and I am here for a live play of Rolling Realms, a live play of round 3 of game 74. Today, I have 3 realms and some cat hair on my desk for Expeditions, Can't Stop, and Dice Throne. Coincidentally, I just played Can't Stop at a game night last night, so it's a fun coincidence getting to play it back-to-back in 2 different forms. Yeah, I'll talk about these promo realms as I play. All 3 of these are promo realms, including Expeditions, which is based on, or Expedition, which is based on our game Expeditions. Hey, Chad, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, happy Friday. What are you, for you and anyone else? Ian is here too. Glad you can join live, Ian. What are you all playing this weekend? Well, let's jump in and give these realms a try while we're chatting. Here's a 5 and a 3. 5 and a 3 here. Hopefully the lighting over here is good. I have to turn off my actual lights in this room for these live plays or I get shadows. But I've cracked my window open a little bit, my shades open. So in Expeditions, we can move 5 or 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get 2 pumpkins, a star, or a coin. An early coin. I always like to go for that. For Can't Stop, I could use a 3 or 5 to outline the triangle in a column where I haven't stopped. I can then immediately mark stop in that column. But if I do that, I can't advance in that column anymore, I believe. So advancing's fine. I don't know if I want to stop yet, though, or I definitely don't want to stop. And in Dice Throne, I can use a number to fill any square. And then if I'd like, I can mark one of these 4 things to fill that same number in a different row. So I might do that with the 3, perhaps. Or maybe I'll do a 1. Yeah, let's see. I'll just go ahead and try something. I see Anchor 380 says they're unboxing Gears of Corruption this weekend. That's exciting. Hope that goes well. Let's use the 5 over here. So I'm going to fill this one. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go here to get an early coin. I do like coins. And then we'll use the 3 over here in Dice Throne. Where do I want to do this? So a bunch of different little puzzles here in Dice Throne. Do I want different numbers? Do I want to go after a big one early on? Either of these seem pretty good. This one's a little bit more flexible, so let's go with this one. I'll put the 3 there. And then with the, I could do a 1. Actually, I could have done that with a 1. That might be a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put, well, I'm probably going to end up doing both either way. Yeah, I'll create a 1 and put it here in Dice Throne. And then, although it could work in that row too. Yeah, I'm going to keep changing my mind. Here, 1, I'll go right there. And then the 3 I'll use over here. I'll outline this triangle. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. I'm all out of sorts here. Ian says he's getting Dawn of Ulos to the table. That's exciting, Ian. And he's hoping to get Fit to Print or Disney Animated. I've heard great things from Garrett. I don't know if Garrett will join us today about Disney Animated. I'm very curious to try that, especially with its Arc Nova mechanism. 6 and a 4 on roll 2 here. 6 and a 4. Well, okay. I feel like my cards are a little askew today. It's probably the camera more than the cards. Let's try that. There we go. 6 and a 4. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get another coin if I wanted from Expeditions. Could be helpful early on. I kind of like that. Let's go with that. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be a 6. Fill that in. Get another coin. And now I don't want another 1 there. Oh, and I totally forgot to do the mark thing. I should have done that on that first turn. My loss here. Let's do a 4 and Can't Stop. We'll do a 4 right there. And then the 1. Let's fill in a 1 in Dice Throne and actually remember to copy it this time. 1 is not the best number to copy in Dice Throne, but that's okay. This one should be easy to get 2 1s in. So let's do a 1 right here. I'll copy the 1 and use it elsewhere. I'll put the 1 in here, right in that row. So I'm kind of going for 5 stars in Dice Throne. That's kind of what I've set myself up to do here. Turn 3. Turn 3. In case you're joining a little bit late here, I am wondering if you are playing anything fun this weekend. I'm going to play some disc golf, maybe some soccer, and I don't know what else. I don't know what game I'll play. I'm hoping to maybe play either Unconscious Mind or Star Realms Legacy or Tidal Blades, the new Tidal Blades, the campaign game. One of those two. We'll see what Megan is in the mood for. 1 and 2. So I could go with a 2. I kind of like the 2 in Expedition. Start getting stars there, although I could do one more turn of getting non-star things. The 2 I like. Actually, I like the 2 in Dice Throne in particular. Let's put a 2 right there, and let's copy it and put the 2 right here as well. And then the 1. What can I do with that 1? 2 pumpkins, triangle here. I'm thinking 2 pumpkins. 2 pumpkins right there in Expeditions. I need to refresh myself on Expeditions. So I need to move exactly that number of hexes. So you don't get to skip hexes in Expeditions. So if I were to get a 2, I could not move 2 spaces in Expeditions right now. Miss Pretty Kitty says, my group has been loving Stamp Swap. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you're enjoying Stamp Swap. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. 6 and a 6. So a game that I've been raving about over the last couple of days is Diatoms, and it has a lot of foil in it. And Stamp Swap, I love the gold foil in Stamp Swap. Makes me want to put more foil in. Even on a cardboard component, it makes it look really, really special. We did it in Rising too, but it was being foil on cards in that game. All right, 6 and a 6. What can I do with 6 and a 6? It could work in Dice Throne there. If I got some hearts, I could actually copy it. 6 is pretty good and can't stop. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A heart is okay in Expeditions, but not great. I'd almost rather have a 1 here. So let's put it in Dice Throne, put a 6 over there, and then put a 6 in Can't Stop here. And I think maybe nothing else, unfortunately. I'd love to use just a 1 coin there. So I'm falling a little bit behind on Expeditions. In fact, this was a turn for me to get a star if I wanted 6 stars out of Expeditions. Didn't happen here, but that's okay. A 3 and a 4. Today was a fun day because if you follow along, I released the new update for Vantage, the big open world cooperative game that I've been working on. Some photos of kind of a nice prototype that our manufacturer put together of us. Not a final copy of the game for sure. You can see it's a white box. It's clearly a prototype. But if you want to see kind of how many cards, what 1,300 cards looks like with half of those, or with 400 of those cards double-sided, check out the photos on today's Vantage update, today's Vantage design diary. So I have a 3 and a 4 here. I like the 3 and the 4. I like the 4 in particular with Can't Stop. I like the 3 in Dice Throne, actually. Or I could complete this row in Dice Throne. Yeah, I think completing the row might be better right now. So let's go with the 4 here and the 3 here to get 2 stars and then 1 of each resource. And I'll use the coin as a 1 in Expeditions to get that star. All right, turn 6. Ian, did you, pair of 1s. Oh no, that's not good for Expeditions. Ian, did you find in the previous update the notes about solo play in Vantage? I had some notes in the previous cooperative oriented update about Vantage. A pair of 1s does nothing in Expeditions. Like I said, I cannot move 1 space forward in Expeditions, so that won't do anything. 1 is also not great and Can't Stop. 1 is okay in Dice Throne. In fact, I should have used, let's say last turn, I'm gonna be a little forgiving for myself and remember that I could copy that 3 and put it here. That's the right move. I'm gonna use a 1 in Dice Throne right there to get a star and a coin. And a 1 in Can't Stop, I guess. I'm tempted to just stop there because I only have 3 turns left now, and I'd rather that be 1, probably 2, 3 if I can pull it off. So I'm going to say that I'm going to stop in Can't Stop and go ahead and just grab that pumpkin. So I can't advance anymore in Can't Stop on the 1 in particular. That's a 1. That's it. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. I guess I could create a 1 and then turn it into a 2 in Expeditions, but that's only a star. That's not going to give me all that much. So I think I'll pass on that. hope to salvage 3 more stars, maybe even just 2 from expeditions. Here's a 3 and a 2 on turn 7. 3 and a 2. So I'd love a 4 in dice throw, and that would be very lucrative if I could get a 4, which I could manipulate that 3 into a 4 if I wanted. I could also go 1, 2, 3 to get a star in expeditions, which I kind of need to do. Can't stop. I might need to bypass on this turn. So let's see. If I use those pumpkins, I get turn the 3 into a 4 and the 2 into a 3, which is what I need here. So let's do that. I'll use all my pumpkins up. I'll put a 4 right here. In fact, I should do that first. Oh, and I actually could copy that 4. See if anything good comes of that. Should I copy that 4? I have 2 turns left, so I could potentially complete this row. Let's try that. We'll copy the 4, put it right here, and hope to get a little lucky. And then the 3, which I also created, I'll use that 1, 2, 3 to get a star in expeditions. All right. Hey, Mark. Thanks for popping in to say hi. And Chad says that's a lot of cards. They look like soap bars in a box. A couple of people have said they actually look like, they also look like ice cream bars, ice cream sandwiches, which I didn't think about when I took those photos, but they really do look like ice cream sandwiches. All right, turn 8. We're talking about Vantage here, the Vantage photos. Here's another 4 and a 6. 4 and a 6. And I actually wanted 4s and dice thrown, so I like that. I also like the 4 and can't stop, though. I wish I could copy it. Maybe I can get a heart to copy it. Is that possible? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like the 4 in... Oh, okay. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go 4 or 6 in expeditions and get a star. I could also go 4 or 6 and can't stop and get 2 stars. And I could go 4 in dice thrown if I was hoping to push a little bit further along this line. But that would be a big push your luck because I would be betting on getting another 4. Otherwise, I get nothing out of it. So I'm a little hesitant to do that and maybe should focus more on can't stop in expeditions. I wish I could get one more heart. If I get one more heart, that would work out. Chad says, is the graphics on the box a part of the final artwork? So in the photos of the prototype for Vantage, it is a white box. There's nothing printed on that prototype box. The real box has the box art, and on the sides of the box that you put on the table, it'll have icons with the words under those icons to remind you of what those icons look like and what you call them. What's the appropriate way to call them? So it'll have skill icons on 2 sides of the box, and then challenge dice icons on the other 2 sides. This is Vantage talk here. All right, what to do? Should I complete the 4? Yeah, let's complete the 4. I'll put the 4 right here, and actually, that's not the right move. Well, it'll work out. That'll work out. There's the 4, and then I will stop. I'll get a pumpkin, and I'll get 2 stars, and then the 6 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there to get another star out of expeditions. So my final roll, let me know if you're hoping that I roll anything. I have to mark these. Ideally, I would get another 6, and I'm just going to use a 1 here in expedition, so I don't have to worry about that. So I would get a 6, and I don't know if it really matters in dice thrown. A 6. 6 is what I need. There's a 6. 6 and a 3. 6 and a 3. So 6 can go in can't stop. Again, I wish I had 1 heart. I could copy a number. There we go. I'll stop there. Mark those off. Chad says, looks like there's something above the spiral book, art with a star pattern connecting icons. Anyway, it looks really. Oh, I see what you're saying. That is you get to see the cover of one of the books in one of the photos that I posted today. You're right about that. Yeah, that's one of the books in the game. Each book has a different cover. And a 3. So I was going to use a 1 right here in expeditions, and I think that's the right call. That's a star. Yeah, so there's a 1. Move 1 space forward, get another star. And now I had this 3 left. Can I do anything with it? I mean, I can legally place it in Dice Throne, but it really doesn't do anything for me. I don't have 2 pumpkins to duplicate. I could put it as a 4, but I won't. That'll use up resources. So I think I'll just plop it down right there, and that's the best I can do. So a little bit of a low scoring final round, but I do like these realms. I do have a lot of fun with these realms. So I have a 13.5 in my final round. Let me know if you played along, what you scored compared to my 13.5. Hopefully a little better than that. Mark says the physical prototype is coming along very nicely. Thank you. This is the Vantage that we're talking about. The wooden tokens also look cool. So those are an upgrade. The core game will come with cardboard tokens, but I think the wooden tokens do work really well. Ian got a 13.6. Ian just barely beat me. Well done, Ian, for using 1 fewer resource than I did. Yeah, fun combination of realms here. Good game. Let's see in total what I ended up with. 31.3, 41, 40, 44.8, I believe. 44.8 for my total here. Chad, good game. Ian, good game. Mark, everyone who's watching along, I think I missed one person here. Miss Pretty Kitty and Anchor 380. Thank you all for chiming into the comments here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whether you're gaming or doing something else. And have a great weekend. I'll see you in about a month. I'll do this in another live play in about a month. And I'm always here to chat about Rolling Realms and Vantage and other games, of course. All right. Take care. Bye.